looking on the defensive side, question for you, Pat P, as a corner, did Super Bowl 56 prove how difficult a job that corners have? And I'm not talking about the known of just covering wide receivers. I'm talking about the calls, the lack thereof that we get rewarded with. We're always the one getting hit with calls. And the play that I'm talking about, first play after halftime. First play, Pat P, I had went to use the facilities in a nice stadium because that was in a nice suite with so much snack. They had all kind of food and drink up there, Pat P. Hey, Pat P, that meat, they treat the media real good, boy. Man, I had everything I wanted, but I'm in there using the facilities. I come out. I heard the crowd go, wow. I ain't even got my shirt tucked in all the way. I'm trying to get to the nearest monitor. I see T. Higgins by himself. Like, what the freak happened? Why nobody is around him? Then they showed a replay real quick. I said, I know, that's Jalen? I said, wait a minute, something must have happened.
Right.
And then I finally saw, because, watching the game in the stadium, you don't get the different angles that you might get from the TV copy. You know what I'm saying? But then I seen what happened. Then I go on Twitter. I'm like, wait a minute, ref. Come on, ref. You can't miss that. You can't miss that. You cannot miss that, Pat, because you talk about this all the time. They won't miss that on us.
They ain't sure won't.
They won't miss that on us.
No chance.
I don't care how late it come out. It's the flag gonna come out.
That's why I say this all the time. I wonder if they're like, how could the ref look at both guys? That's always been my argument. They can't. We got to add some more referees to have an eye on both guys because we're obviously both fighting for a position to get to a ball. But at the end of the day, that ref is looking at the DB. He ain't looking at the receiver. He's looking at the DB.
Pat P, I got something I'm going to read to you right now. And our listeners and our viewers that are checking us out, I don't know if you guys heard this, but an NFL official by the name of Robert Torbert said, this is what he said, Pat P.
What he said?
Our rule is that if there is a grab and a twist and turn, there's enough for a foul. If there's just a rake across the face mask where there's not a twist and turn, even if there's a grab, there is no foul. The officials did not see any contact that rose to that level of a foul for a 15-yard face mask. Wait a minute. So he basically say, if you don't actually grab the face mask and turn it, there's no foul. That's a blatant lie. Because how many times do we see a runner might even when a wide receivers come up the line of scrimmage and your hands might get a little high, you touch the face mask. That's an illegal hands to the face. Right? Or if you're rushing the quarterback and you graze his face mask, not pulling it, but if you graze his face mask, that's a personal foul.
Yep.
Help me understand something, Pat P. I don't understand it.
Hey man, I can't elaborate on this, Mac. So you help me.
It's the offseason, Pat P. Let it rip.
They still
gonna let it rip. You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. You can't.
I'm gonna let it rip. That's BS. Robert, that's BS. You need to stop that. So basically, you're saying it's one-sided. Offensive players gets the opportunity. If I touch your face mask and don't pull it, it's a flag. But if you touch my face mask while I'm trying to look for the ball, by the way, just imagine how that messed up the hand-eye coordination from Jalen trying to locate the ball and you hit him with his face mask. I can't even find the ball anymore.
Right. Yep.
Boy, that's
we already got to obviously stay in position with the receiver, look back for the ball, and also still maintain position while tracking the ball as well. So like,
and keeping your balance. And keeping your balance.
And to your point, you could, as soon as he graced his face mask, what he did, started falling over because he lost his balance because of his face mask being raked.
And it's a hard thing to try to locate the football instantly when you turn your head when you already running as fast as you can.
Especially in a dome too.
In a dome with them lights. Yes, sir. That's BS, Robert. That's BS. But luckily enough for Jalen, you can tell it was bothering him the entire ball game. They were still able to win. Yeah. But you got to make that call.
Hey, that's what my wife was talking about. It's just like, how you think I said, yeah, he a little pissed, but he a champ.
Boy, he was mad. He was fire hot, boy. He was a bocce hot.
I know, no doubt about it. I'd be pissed too.
Oh, I'd be mad. Because everybody already gonna criticize when you give him a pass. They gonna be like, you got beat deep. No. Yep. I didn't get beat deep. That man grabbed my face mask. That means something.